It's been a while since I've been able to make one of these videos, guys, because my camera died. But I found my old GoPro, so we're back in action, and let's just address the elephant in the room. This big yellow bastard right here. It's done. For those that didn't know or haven't been up to date with everything, it's finished. I have posted a few shorts and spoken about it on streams, but the Valiant is painted, protected, completed. I've driven it many, many times. I do need to start leaving it out in the sun during the summer, which is coming up soon, just to let the paint harden a little bit more, because there are a few stone chips that's popped up recently, unfortunately, just along here, which I'll show quickly, like right there. You might be able to see, which is just, it's, you know, it's unfortunate, but I can patch them up and repolish it out and make it nice. I'm just going to wait for the paint to harden properly and, you know, not have any more of these problems. So just I guess an overall summarization of the Valiant. It's done paint-wise. Still want to get the black stripes done eventually. Get some nice black wheels on there and get some fat fuckers on the back. I'm thinking 265s to really fucking clear out this gap that's here. But the car is great, mechanically beautiful. It looks awesome. I'm really happy with how this car has turned out. So that's just a quick rundown on the Valiant. But if we pull a 180 here, you might notice there's enough space here for another car. I just did a bit of cleaning earlier today. Tomorrow, I am going to have a look at a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 7. And we're probably going to buy it. So this is King Condor & Co. car number 1. This is your car, our car for the company, right? For the channel. This is everyone's car. Now we're going to have a second car. The Evo should be here hopefully fucking soon, later in this video for you guys at least. We're going to have two cars, that's right. Now, let me give you a rundown of what we're buying, why we're buying it, and you can probably hear the bird going off. Oh man, a lot's happened in the past 6 months here. My bird's died. That guy, I don't know if you can hear him screaming. He's the last one. There was 9, if you remember earlier in the build series, we had 9 guinea fowl. There's 1 left. So sad times. Basically what happened is there was all 9 of them out the front. For some reason up the driveway, which is a 1/4 mile fucking long, down on the road. And I got a phone call from my dad because the neighbors basically called him and said, your birds are fucking plastered all over my driveway. 6 of them got fucking flattened by some cunt in a 4-wheel drive. Don't know who. Just, he hit the cunts. So there was 3 of them left. Shut up. Hey. Hey. I don't know if you can see him, but he's like, oh no, I don't even know if I can zoom in, but he's basically, he's right over there sitting on a fucking rock. I'll go see if we can say hi. So he's the last one left, because what happened maybe 3 weeks later, after they were all massacred, I woke up to this fucking barking. I don't own a dog. Foxes don't bark. There's a black fucking poodle in my garden over there, right? Barking at the tree because this guinea fowl's stuck in the tree. He's already ripped 2 of the other fuckers up. So, lost my birds. Oh, he's run off. It's funny when they run. So he's the last one left. He's seen some shit, man. Poor cunt. He's very paranoid now. He likes it when I give him food, but otherwise he just fucking sad shit, man. It sucks because I like them. They're annoying, but I like them. And I like the ducks I used to have too. They're just fucking wildlife, man. Foxes, wild dogs, they're cunts, mate. Eagles, hawks, whatever. They're just fucking cunts. But let's move back to the car content. That's enough rambling about the animal life, which I'm going to probably get some more birds in the near future. In the meantime, the car, what you're here for. Sorry about the ramble. I used to own an Evo 9 back in 2018, 2019. I sold it in 2019 to this Chinese fellow named Wingo. And he moved out of the country a couple of years ago, permanently, back to Hong Kong. And I hit him up on Facebook about 2 months ago and I said, can I buy the Evo back off you? What are you doing with it? And he said, sure, 60 grand. I said, 40. He said, yes. Great, cool. It's not registered, so we have to take it over a pit inspection process, which in Australia basically means to check if it's roadworthy. Check every single fucking nut and bolt in the car. Make sure everything is roadworthy, legal, ready to go. Big problem because the car is heavily modified. It's got a 2.2 litre stroker kit in there, a massive fucking snail on it. Body kit wise, it's got like a splitter probably. It's got turbo timers and tires that might be too wide. The car might be too. There's 101 things that could go wrong. That's before I even get it registered. 40 grand. It's going to cost me upwards of 50 just to get it on the road, right? And that's if it passes. So Not only is that a downside to the car, because I loved it. It was on E85. It was pushing like 400 something horsepower at the wheels, nearly 600 newton meters of torque. It was a beautiful car. And I do miss it. I really wish I could have it back, but it's a lot of money. It's a lot of what ifs. And to be honest, the process of buying it has been a pain in the fucking ass for the past month. What's been happening is it's staying at his mate's workshop, about an hour and a half drive from me, right? I've got to drive up an hour and a half, went to check the car, looks great, just needs a wash, but he needs to get it started, needs to put a new fuel pump in there. So I said, can you get a new fuel pump? If you get the car running, I'll take it to the pits and pay for the inspection process and everything and get it looked at, of course. And then depending on what comes back from the pits, if it's like needs a new exhaust or if it's easy shit I can fix, I'll buy the car. But if it needs to be fucking rebuilt, I'm not buying it. And the guy goes, yeah, I can do it, I can get it running. I said, if I buy the car, I'll pay for the pump, otherwise old mate will pay for it. Cool. 3 weeks went by and I messaged him in the WhatsApp group and I said, hey, how's the car coming along? You got it running? You got the pump? Oh, I haven't looked into it. What? Get a fucking pump going. So I messaged old mate, I was like, can you tell your mate to get a fucking pump going so we can get this car moving? Finally got it going, all right? And he goes, yeah, 27th of September, car should be ready. 27th of September comes by. I message him. Oh, I haven't got the pump yet. I messaged the shop that's giving him the pump. In fact, 3 days before that, I chased up a pump myself from a shop half an hour from him. Said, you got the pump? They said they have a pump. He said he'll have it 27th of September. That day came by. He didn't have the pump. I messaged the shop that has the pump. I said, where is it? He said he's going to send it on Monday. So now I've got to wait the weekend. Monday comes by, the 30th of September, okay? And I said, hey, is the pump on the way? He goes, half an hour, the pump will be at your mate's workshop. Awesome, half an hour, the pump will start going into the Evo 9. We can start the ball, get it rolling. Monday night, that night, 7 o'clock in the evening, 7 o'clock PM, whatever you want to call it. Guy messages me and goes, oh, I'm going to pick the pump up tomorrow. What? What do you mean it was meant to be there? The guy said it was coming in half an hour. What do you mean you're picking it up tomorrow? And I spoke about it on stream. If you've been in the live streams, you're up to date with this story already, which if you're not in the live streams, you should be coming by 5 days a week, KINGCONDOR, right here on YouTube. We do a lot of car talk for, you know, a RuneScape stream. But basically, I discussed it with the chat and we compared mod list with a 7 that I've been eyeing up on Facebook and this 9, and the mods aren't too different and the price is it's really good fucking value. So I messaged them and I said, hey, don't put the pump in the car yet, just wait until Friday because something's come up, I want to see what my options are. And this is gonna, sorry, just to add to the pile of shit this Evo 9's putting me through, the steering wheel in the car, the guy swapped it out, right? The Chinese fellow that bought the car from me swapped it out with an aftermarket steering wheel. And you can't have aftermarket steering wheels in your cars in Australia. If it comes with an airbag, if something comes with an airbag or a seatbelt, you have to leave that shit in there for it to be roadworthy. So he swapped it with a steering wheel that doesn't have an airbag because fucking Asian people just do that with their cars. It's a JDM thing, I guess. And it just voids insurance and warranty and all that shit. So I've got to buy a new steering wheel because he didn't keep the old steering wheel. He said, I don't have it. Why the fuck wouldn't you keep an old steering wheel? All right, so I ordered one. Well, I didn't order one because they're $2,000 brand new. So I found one on Facebook Marketplace in a Evo group, got it shipped over here. It cost me $1,000. That's how confident and much I want this fucking car. Sure, $1,000 for a steering wheel. Got it here. Steering wheel arrives maybe a week later. This is 2 weeks after saying, have you checked your house for the steering wheel? Yeah, I don't have it, okay. His brother messages him with the steering wheel. So you had the fucking steering wheel. You fuck. So now I'm $1,000 into this car anyway, but I'm gonna grab the steering wheel back and put it in the 7 if I buy the 7 anyway. So it's not a total like loss of investment because it is a nicer wheel and it is in better condition than the 7 has. But basically, this guy with the Evo 7 isn't fucking me around. He's got a good price, a good deal, and a nice car. So I'm gonna read off some stuff about the car. I'll probably put it on the screen too when I edit this video. But in the meantime, I'll just rattle off what's going on here. So the Evo 9 I was gonna buy for around $40,000, and that's not including on-road costs and registration fees and shit. So we're looking at 45 plus just to fucking, if we can get it on the road. This Evo 7, old mate's got it up for 33 grand. He's letting me buy it for 31. That's 9 grand cheaper than the other car already, which is awesome. I think that's great because that gives me money to play with. That gives me money to fix the car up for whatever needs fixing up. It's less financial fucking strain, you know? I don't want to be, like, I don't want to spend 40 grand if I don't fucking have to. So that's huge. This 7, which I'll show you later on in this video anyway, because when we go up, I'll take the camera with me and we'll have a look, and if he doesn't mind, of course, and just kind of have a quick scan around the car. If not, when I buy it, at least you'll have it on here, provided we do go through with the purchase. The bad things about the car, we'll start off with, is that there's a few dings and dents here and there, some small areas of paint damage. Guys, paint damage, dings and dents, you know for a fact we don't have a problem with that there. So we can fix that ourselves, that's fine. The ACD3 lights recently came on. So for what that means is there's, Evos have an active central differential. So it has 3 diffs, diff in the front, diff in the back for all-wheel drive, one in the middle, and what that diff does, this is going to be real car nerdy shit, that diff, the central diff, what it does is it adjusts and moves the power to each wheel when you're like in a corner. So if you're turning hard and you're putting power, like you got your foot down, applying power, what the central diff does is it adjusts where the power goes. So instead of putting all the power to all 4 wheels, it'll put more power, if you're turning left, it'll put more power in the front left wheel and the back right wheel to give you more grip and control so you can turn harder. That's why these cars essentially are, at least in their prime, were the best cars on the planet when it came to handling and control and speed on any racetrack. The Nissan GTR R35 was a close contender. I personally don't think they were out handling Evos in terms of those capabilities, but the GTR 35s were more powerful and did pull more Gs. So, you know, it's up for debate, but it really is a sophisticated system that a lot of cars have adopted these days. It's great. But basically what these 3 lights mean is that the pump is likely not working, seized up, so I won't have that feature available. Not a problem, because I don't do a lot of like hard driving, hard cornering, and we're not racing it, at least at the moment. So we can replace that pump in our own time, but we can drive without that pump for the next 1,000 years if we want to. So not a problem. There's a small oil leak. We can either fix that or go get that fixed. We'll just see what the leak's like at the time. Oil leaks are easy. And the left headlight gets moisture in it when raining. Okay, we'll just buy some new fucking headlights if we want to. So those are the only bad things he's listed on here. It's got a GTB 712 turbo. This is for the nerds that like their car stuff. It's got a Tommy inlet manifold. It's got the adjustable cam gears, a 525 fuel pump, which is 525 litres per minute, I think, or per hour, sorry, fuel pump. It's got a Link G4X ECU, so custom ECU, 1250cc injectors, darkest legal tint, rotor grids, which are great rims, with RE003s, which are great brimstone tyres, some of the best tyres. I like buying them personally. It's got an Evo 8 bumper and an Evo 8 bonnet, and it's ready for E85. It used to be on E85. He was very transparent about the car. So basically, it used to have an Evo 8 MR motor, and someone, the previous owner, like built it up. It was on E85, pushing about 400 horsepower, 410 horsepower at the wheels roughly. And then he bought it from this guy bought it from a dealership. The guy must have sold it there. And the dealership didn't look after it properly, didn't use the right oils, and the motor blew 3 days later. So he owned the car, motor blew up. Under warranty, he got the motor replaced. Took about 6 months with a standard Evo 7 motor that's been refurbished. So the engine in there is actually pretty new, or like in really good condition. It's only, what did he say? I think 2.5 years he's had the engine in there. He's owned the car for about 3 years. Took about 6 months to get the motor in. So the engine's pretty new, and it's on a really safe tune at the moment, only putting out about 310 horsepower at the wheels. But has everything in there ready for an E85 tune. So we have a lot of potential with this car, and it sounds like a lot of good car for a good fucking price. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up tomorrow. I am currently having problems with PayPal for being dogs. So if I have the funds available, we can buy it tomorrow if it's all good. If not, I'll at least tell them, yep, I want it the second I can get it. Within the next few days, we'll have an Evo here. Later on in this video, I will be showing, it's going to be a long video, of course, but we'll be showing off the Evo. I will show you everything we've got, and we can start discussing battle plans, because it's not just my car, it's our car. So you guys can help me choose if we repaint it a different color or just the same color and patch it up. Do we go with specific exhaust, turbos? How do we take the engine? I'm going to take it to a mechanic about an hour away from here at Evolution R and have him look at it, give me some options, let me know where I'm sitting, give us basically a full diagnosis and analysis of the car, So we know exactly what we're dealing with and what we've got and where we can go with modifications, power, and then share the love, obviously, with the Valiant too, because we want to make sure we don't forget about this bad boy. This car drives fucking great. Better than my daily, which is just a shit little bunga, but we don't want to leave this car in the dust, obviously. So we'll be switching between the two cars. We'll be having fun. Why not? Multiple builds, multiple fun. That's going to be it for this portion of the video. We'll find out tomorrow exactly what's happening. So I'll give you an update. You'll either see me at the house if the guy doesn't mind me recording there with the car, or if we make the purchase and we have the car over here or down the road or whatever, and we'll go through it and show you guys exactly what's happening. So I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. Here she is, boys, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 7. She's mine. Got her home. I was going to do some recording on the road and just kind of show the car running, but I had to go help a friend who was in a car accident this morning. They had to borrow my daily, hence why that's the only car on the drive right now. Figured I'd give you guys a run around on the car. It is now about 6 days since I recorded the first half of this video as well. So it took that long for the money to come in and get transferred, but we got it done. It's sorted, 31 grand, and I am happy. I just drove for about 2 hours in this thing, and it's great. I took it for a quick car wash at Squirters in Baldivis, just to give it a hose down. Don't use the brush, of course, because that's bad for the paint. But I'll show you the pros, and I'll show you the cons. We'll actually start with the bad shit, because a lot of the bad shit is on the outside. So, dents. We've got dents here, dent here. This is all worn, stripped on both sides. We're just going to buy a new one and replace it. Dirt cheap, easy to do, no problem with that. There's some more dents and like paint damage, just typical. I mean, the car's 23 years old. You don't expect it to be perfect. I didn't expect it to be perfect. A lot of shit here I can fix up. The wipers, when you turn them on, sometimes they stop here or here or here, so the motor will need replacing. That's fine, that's easy. Paint damage on the lip. I'm thinking about taking the lip off anyway, I'm not sure yet, or maybe painting it black, having a black lip. I don't know yet, because the lip adds like extra, like it's a quite a bit lower with the lip, so I don't know if I want that on there yet. But I guess you guys let me know what you think. Headlights, they fog up and get moisture in them, so I'm just going to replace them. I'm not going to try and restore them. I'll keep them if I ever need to go over the pits or whatever, but definitely replace them with new ones. Otherwise, it's really just paint damage. You know, the rims are what you expect. There's obviously they've hit curbs in the past, but overall they are really nice rims. They're what, 18s, 235s on them by 40. Pretty standard tires for an Evo. Could go to 255s, but they're not really necessary, and you start to get a lot of like tire rub and shit, especially on the back when you're cornering, so I probably won't do that. I think I'll stick to the 235s. I think that's the best size, at least for these cars. Again, more wear here, just simple shit we can replace and fix, and I'd probably do that sooner rather than later, just to prevent any sort of rust growth. And then yeah, just more paint, wear. Honestly, it could do with a full respray. I really could give it a full respray. Don't know if I will yet, because like you've got wear here, chips, dings, dents, shit I could just sand out, buff out and respray. So I don't know. This is carbon fiber dipped, or wrapped, sorry. And the wrap's in pretty decent condition. There's like a bit of wear there and a bit of sun damage, but I mean, if I put some protector on it, it should be fine. Like you can tell that whoever did it was a child, but you know, this isn't a show car, this is a go car, so I'm never saying that again. Anyways, taillights are actually really nice. They're dark, they're good. I like the Evolution 7 badge. Never really been a big badge guy, never really cared to debadge either. Obviously, whoever did it or owned it previously, whether it's previous owner or not, they got rid of the Mitsubishi logo here. If it even came with one, I don't know, but I'd kind of like it saying Evolution 7 on the back, so I might keep that, I think. In the meantime, and yeah, I mean, overall it's great. The interior is in really good condition. The seatbelts seem like they probably, you know, have seen better days in terms of them actually retracting, but otherwise it's not bad. Obviously there's like an opening here on both sides. I'm assuming, oh, the chair's just not, that just fucking happened. I don't know, but it's not really a problem. I'll figure it out eventually. I like this is cool. Didn't know this was the thing. It's part of the carpet, but that's nice, the little rally out thing. Oh yeah, a couple of fucking screws and 20-cent fucking coin, mate. Beautiful. Free money, mate, that's profit. Otherwise, looks good, just needs a vacuum. Like obviously he's had a dog in here at some point. And then the front of the car, well, I mean, shit. Look at it. The seats are great. The interior, they're in good condition. The dash is good under here. A lot of Americans, I realize, they don't have dash mats in America unless they're trying to hide cracks. In Australia, we're just not scumbags, or as big as scumbags at least. So you normally buy a dash mat with your car because you care about it. So yeah, no, the dash mat's not because there's damage underneath. The head unit is kind of shit. Like there's scratches here, and gonna replace that. The speakers in the back are good. The ones in the front are shit, so I'll replace the front speakers as well. And it's got that Link G ECU here. So this is where you plug your laptop in and you can like tune the car yourself basically. Obviously it's not been not been looked after, but it's just sticky is all. I can fix that and clean that up. Otherwise it's great. Steering wheel is in 2001 condition, but I have a new steering wheel because I went and picked that up today as well. So I'll open that up in a minute and have a look. It should be a lot nicer than what this is here. This is the Evo 7 wheel. What I've got is an Evo 8 MR / Evo 9 wheel. And finally, let me try and open the fucking bonnet. Oh, fuck. To show you guys the goods. I just need to fucking, it's very difficult to open this fucking thing. There we go. All right, on struts, which is automatically a win. Big fan of strut bonnets rather than having the stick that folds up and clamps to the top. So that's awesome. Needs a fucking clean. Just dusty, dirty, sandy. I'll get the air compressor and blow the cunt out because I'm going to back it up into the shed in a minute. And then just give it a good polish, clean, wipe, make it shine, make it look good. And then take it, show my dad, and he can judge me and criticize me and how much money I've wasted. But let's have a look here. Aftermarket manifold and turbo, the obviously aftermarket intake, all the inlet pipes, the intake manifold aftermarket as well. Brand new engine. 100, look at this, 115,535 Ks is when not only the timing belt was done, that's when this engine went in. It's 122,000 Ks on the engine, on the car. That motor is 7,000 Ks old, which is fucking good. That's like 4,000 miles or something. That's awesome. So we know it's hopefully still in excellent condition. We're going to take it to a workshop soon and get it checked for what sort of power we can push out safely. Some different tunes, maybe a pop and crackle tune so we can get some nice exhaust pops when we want to have a bit of fun. Get an E85 flex tune so we can mix between 98 and E85, high boost, low boost, and then yeah, probably just have 3 different settings, I reckon. Small battery, got to be careful of those, they die pretty quickly. Probably doesn't help having no bolt on there. I mean, it ain't coming off, but maybe I'll fix that up. Otherwise, he replaced this cap, which I was going to do anyway. It was like $5, which is nice because that was rusty. Yeah, it's great. I want to replace this. I'm pretty sure this is standard strut brace, and he said that there were coilovers, but I'm pretty sure there's no coilovers because, yeah, these are just the standard. It's standard suspension on aftermarket springs, lowered springs. Oh wow, no, maybe they are coilovers. What the fuck? Okay, fully adjustable coilovers. Damn. What's with the cap then? Why keep this shit on? I don't know. I thought you might want to adjust the dampers or whatever the fuck it is. The dampers, but it really, yeah, this screams stock standard to me. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about, which is pretty common. Brakes are pretty good. They stop, they start. I'm gonna probably get new rotors. I think the rotors probably need machining. So I'll just buy some slotted rotors and put those fuckers on. That'll be pretty good. Otherwise, the car's good. It's great. It starts, it runs, it feels good. I might put some footage in this video of the car running, me driving it a little. If not, in the next video update, when we figure out what we're gonna do as well. Buy some new stuff. Probably look at doing the seal and shit, and maybe replace the head unit or something inside. Performance wise, we're gonna leave it till we take it to the shop and figure out what we're doing, but I love it overall. It looks great. Looking at it now, I really do think it could do with a respray. Like just sand the whole cunt back. Probably spray it silver again. I don't think I'll change the color, but like almost every panel needs a bit of love. But I'm not gonna do that anytime soon. That will be one of the last things I do for this car because it's not an emergency, it's not important, and it's a big fucking job. So I think for now we'll just have a bit of fun. Got to do some work with the Valiant 2 over there in the shed. So in the meantime, yeah, I love it, man. Just want to show you this quickly too. The cars come with this folder. I'll just sit down so I can have a look at it as well. Basically, it's a load of shit. This was an import from Japan. They never sold Aero 7s in Australia, I only realized recently. But like, we've got all these different logs and receipts, dyno sheets. This is when it was on E85, pushing out 300 kilowatts at the wheels, 521 newton meters of torque at the wheels, and peak torque was what? Which one's peak torque? Must be this one here. What peak torque is roughly 4,000 to 5,000 RPM, which is fucking excessive, damn. But you know, that's like where it was before the motor blew. There's another one here, 300 horsepower. It should be running slightly less than this now, I believe. I'm not going to go back to dyno dynamics. I've got a mechanic I've been to numerous times of Evos, and he's normally really good with it. But we've got I don't really think there's, I mean, there's just so much work that's been done to this car. Flex Tune Q500, putting the new ECU in, flex sensors for the E85, so you can tell it's definitely had it before. E85 fuel and BP98 Ultimate. Extra labor for unexpected items, $1,700. That's a lot of fucking money, dude. That was done in 2001. Discount for tuning, $3,000 discount. Excuse me. Agreed remapping of 98 tune after injector ballast was removed. Reduced further $200 off idle and misfire testing. Whatever. Yeah, it looks like it's just been done by some fucking bloke, to be honest. Car sounds, what's this for? Immobilizer, remote. Yeah, I probably need to get another one of those. I've only got one. Clutch kit, so we know it's got a new clutch, but what clutch specifically? It just says clutch kit. Don't like that. Would be nice if I knew, but $700 is actually dirt cheap for a clutch, so that'll be interesting. Flywheel has been machined. When was this? 2020. Okay, not bad. Trans-cooler mounting kit, whatever. Remove gearbox clutch. It's weird they don't tell you what clutch is in there. Tire removal. Oh, that's just tires. No one gives a fuck about that. What else have we got here? More dyno sheets. More dyno sheets. All old, irrelevant shit. Dynos don't matter anymore because we haven't got anything worth looking at. So this is something that Evo R would give me. It was from Evo R. What's it got? Torque. Looking at 368 newton meters. Yeah, okay, so that's really old. That's before the E85. ACD pump not functioning, ABS light on, change fuse to add ACD pump, still blowing fuse, change ACD relay test. Okay, that is a problem that we have at the moment. The ACD relay, I mean, it was actually working today driving home. Don't know why, but the ABS light is on, and I'm not sure what that's about. I'll have to have a look, but the brakes work, that's the main thing. Yeah, just going through all this shit. Vehicle color blue, excuse me. When? Kyle, the salesperson. I don't even know what this is for, I'll be honest with you. Fan, okay. Awesome. Gasket for throttle body, okay. That's oh, it's just a gasket for it, right, of course. Rear diff arms, done, awesome. Bushing, differential, yes, beautiful. What's this? Compression test. Cylinder 1 to 4. This is on the old motor. Leak down 30, 0, 5, and 20. Coolant leak from turbo line. That's all the old engine, right? So that's probably half the reason why it fucking blew. Shit like that. Smoke test. Found leak in throttle, butterfly shaft. Yep, looks like it's all been repaired. Turbo spark, bleed valve. Yeah, this is all good. Awesome. Idler tensioner. So we've got to change the idle speed on this, which I can do with my laptop as well. Because it does idle pretty high at the moment. It's a super safe tune, you can tell. Someone, what do we got here? Someone buy a fucking engine? Vehicle color white. What the fuck am I reading? 2004 Lancer engine. That's from the, okay, so this is him buying the engine from an Evo 8. This is the old engine that went in there and blew up. $3 grand for an Evo 8 motor is nuts. Radiator to be serviced or replaced. New pump, time belt seals and whatever. Replacing front rear main crankshaft. Second-hand part. Oil leaks not covered by warranty. Must be fitted by, yeah, whatever. Cool. So that's pretty good. Dyno tune, fuel 98. Yeah, I love how dynos... People doing dyno tests are providing fuel, which is crazy. I didn't think that people did that. Bring your own damn fuel if you're going to get shit tested. Yeah, not bad. Look, it's all pretty basic stuff, just going through all this paperwork that just proves a lot of shit. It means I can find a lot of information about the car if I ever need it. But the reality is, this is what it was once pushing. And the date on this is, sorry for the bad camera angle, 2021, the 24th of May. So that's interesting, little brief quick history for you guys on the car. Let me wrap this shit up real quick. All right, so that's pretty good. The folder, I mean, that can go upstairs with the Valiant one, so we can keep track of everything. Anything we do, we put in the folder, of course. If the car ever needs to move on, which I hope it fucking doesn't, it's then tracked. But let's have a look at the steering wheel. So this is the new wheel I bought for the Evo 9 I was going to buy. Scissors here. Let me open this cunt up and see what we got. This camera angle is probably shocking, but I don't care. Open this up, see what we got, because this cost me a fucking $1,000. So I hope to God it's in some sort of condition that's worth it. It looked like it in the pictures at least, but who knows. It's taped it up like it's fucking prison. Fucking hell. And then it's bubble wrapped as well. Shit. That's some premium delivery right there. Don't want to cut anything important like a wire or a finger. Let's find out. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. The condition of the wheel. The bigger question is do I want black or silver? It's not bad condition, like it's what you expect, wear and tear. I could probably reupholster it, but this one's got a cover on it. What do you think is better? Black or silver? I'm leaning towards the black. Obviously, like, this doesn't look good, but I mean, look, it's got a cover. You just put a cover on, you're fine. I'm not sure which one I prefer more. I think I like the all black. I think the all black would look very good with it, but let me know what you guys think. It's your car as much as it is mine. This is the channel family car, so you let me know what you think. Black or silver? I'm not going to do the fucking steering wheel myself, because last thing I need is for this airbag to blow and fucking take my eyes out, you know? You can wear Kevlar and body armor all you want, but at the end of the day, you clip the wrong fucking wire, you push the wrong sensor, and you're losing a fucking arm. So I'm not doing that. You guys know what these airbags are. That's why they always get recalled. Plus, you know, warranty and insurance things. So I'll get it looked at, and if we think black, we'll go black. Either way, that's the fucking Evo. Done. Looking good. Loving it. And considering I got rid of my daily for about 2 weeks because a mate needed to borrow it, because he totaled his car, looks like we're dailying this one for a little bit. Fuck it. Why not? Have a bit of fun. Drive it. Wear it in. Find out all the ins and outs, the nooks and crannies. Give it some love, and then go get it tuned in a couple of weeks. I'm going to go inside and have a nap. Then I'll come out later. I might clean the engine bay, take this around so Dad can have a look at it, and go from there. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. But if you want to come to the live streams and discuss the car stuff more, we can do that, because that way you guys can have an opinion on what happens next. And I'll listen. Well, I'll acknowledge you at least. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge.